All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Wanting more than you're willing to give. Interesting. Some people say it's something for nothing, or some people saying, maximum profit for minimum effort. And I say, if you're not willing to give, then you're not willing to receive. Because you're not going to respect what you receive if you never really gave enough to earn it. So even if you do get something for nothing, you won't respect the something and you're going to wind up with nothing. So, I mean, what is what it, sometimes I wonder, what are we in it for? Like, you want to be rich to say that you spent a lot of money and then you wind up with no money? Do you have a plan? And to a degree, we all say God is laughing at your plans, but still have one. God had a plan or has a plan, so why shouldn't you have one? Um, at some point, you got to put in some kind of work, some kind of effort, some kind of way. I mean, nothing's going to come to you um, just out of the blue for in your lifetime. That's not how your life is gonna work. Like, you're just gonna get stuff and get stuff and get stuff and get stuff, and you have to do nothing for it. I mean, uh, I use a perfect example of if you do. You got females who date, beautiful women who date, and they get approached because they're beautiful women. And instead of picking a guy, knowing that they have access to all these guys want to do so many things, they just keep going from guy to guy to guy to guy to guy to guy to guy. No, and at a certain age, they look crazy, even if they're still beautiful, because at the end of the day, their greed made them indecisive. You can flip that around and make it with guys. You know, so greed can make you very indecisive and never content, and also always looking for the next thing, looking for the next thing. I mean, just because you looking for the next thing don't mean the next thing is the best thing. The next thing could be the worst thing, or the next thing could be just the next thing, and you could overlook the best thing because the new thing is available. Just like we buy all this technology and phones, I'm gonna get the new one, I'm gonna get the new one, I'm gonna get the new one. Shit, they all do the same thing. You talk on them, don't you? Get on the internet, don't you? Damn, I mean, okay, so one got a new wrinkle. One of them can sing you a song, a lullaby when you go to bed. The other one could watch porn in 3D. 3D. Who gives a shit? You know. But we all have our preferences. But it's a bad idea to have a preference of getting something for nothing, or a belief system that you can deserve something for nothing. Because normally you get out of life what you put into it. And if you're not willing to put work into your life, you're not going to get much out of it. Now, being a hard worker doesn't guarantee a lot of things. Being a smart worker sometimes doesn't guarantee a lot of things. But being driven and focused and not giving up can get you far in life. Because you never know when it's your time. You just always have to be prepared for it. And sometimes you won't be prepared and you miss out on an opportunity. That doesn't mean if you work your butt off, you won't get another opportunity, because you will. You just have to seize that moment when it comes and respect that sometimes those moments are short windows, but you have to work a very long time to prepare yourself for that short window of time to make a move. Excuse me. Y'all take care. Peace.